Trackwrestling.com, Cleveland, Ohio, 2018 National Championships. Yianni Diakomihalis, true freshman, 18 years old. You get it done tonight against Bryce, Meredith, the top seed. Talking to Nick Corey before, he said before the match, you're in the back playing flip with the water bottles. I mean, what's up with that, and what do you do to get comfortable in these environments?
It's just like, you can't get caught up in the moment just because you're in the national finals. It's like, as ridiculous as that sounds, you can't treat it any differently. So, like me, I'm always relaxed before I wrestle, and then when I'm in the hole, I start focusing. So, just because I'm in the national finals doesn't mean I need to prepare for an hour. I'm as prepared as I'm going to be no matter when I start getting ready, so why put that added stress on my body that's not needed?
When you start going to the zone, Yianni, what are some of those thoughts of focus that are between the ears?
It's 100% empty in there. It's like you don't hear anything, you don't really see anything. You just see directly what's in front of you. Your mind's totally empty, and it's just like zen. You're focused on what's in hand, and nothing phases you.
You've won a couple of world titles, so you are no stranger to the big stage. What's going through your mind when you're in the back of that tunnel, they call your name, you take the mat in front of nearly 19,000 people? How cool was that?
It's pretty exciting. It's kind of crazy, walking out there. It was obviously the place is packed, but you don't feel it. You don't sense it. You're just out there, and I think this comes from just me believing in my coaches. But all I hear is my coaches' voices, and all I see is that stage, and it's just tunnel vision. You know what I mean? One super important thing on mine, nothing else.
Couple most important keys in getting that W.
Getting off the bottom in the third period was obviously the only reason I won the match. Not the only reason, but that's what catapulted me to winning. Being able to keep the scrambles going, get to my cradle, obviously. And just in general, staying on the attack, get my fakes going, my snaps. It pressured him into a bad shot. I scored on a re-attack. And then I think the fake and snaps pressured him into another bad shot that I scored off of. So even if my pressure wasn't from him shooting a ton, the pressure forced him out of position and allowed me to score. Walk us through that late cradle for the win. So, I'm attacking, I'm faking, snapping, he's staying real low, and I'm like, all right, I'm not going to get these legs, so just start creating action. And he jumps in there, and I just felt it coming. I sat the corner, and I beat him to the corner, because the first time he beat me and scored. I beat him to the corner, and I felt his head coming into me, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm going to cradle him right now. And it was 5 seconds before I got it, I knew, it's there. And I gave it away a little bit, keep giving, and he threw his head into me, and I locked that cradle open. I'm like, just keep your hands locked as tight as you can. And obviously, he's fighting super hard. I finished that cradle, and, that was the match.
Describe the feeling of getting your arm raised, center stage, and being on that podium as the national champion at a stacked, crazy weight class 141.
It's I've never experienced anything like it. It was everything just went quiet, and you're like, oh my, wow. It's a really happy moment. It was just I just locked eyes with Mike, my coach, and I was just like, dude, we did it. And it was not relief, but it was it just hit you, wow, you just did that, And as much as you expect that from yourself, when it actually happens, it's just a whole other level.
What impressed you most, Yianni, in the way you performed these last 3 days?
If you had taken me last year, just my mind, and you put it in this body, I would have lost to Dean Heil. I would have lost to Ironman. I would have lost to Meredith. I think, credit to my coaches, I developed a lot mentally where I could overcome anything. And I can overcome being down by 1. I can overcome being in overtime and being tired. I can overcome dealing with some adversity, some pain, some exhaustion, And that's as much as you can talk about the cradle, and you can talk about my takedown late with Heil and the takedown with Ironman. I think what won me my national title this year was my ability to just, no matter what's going on, no matter what you're feeling, stay locked in and go and get the job done when you need to get it done under pressure.
What motivates you? What keeps you hungry? Now, of course, you'll have that X on your back as you'll gun for title number 2.
I just love this, so it's just doing what you love. Why not do it well?
Congratulations, Yianni. Appreciate the time. Thank you.
Thank you.